Hi, we're back with our last episode in the series of Real Stone Systems with Denny Austin. This segment has been so informative that, we got to wrap it up at some point, Denny. So today's the last day. We're going to talk about real stone. We're going to talk about applications for real stone, economics of real stone. It's got a lot in store today.
I'm excited.
Denny, we recently had a specification for Real Stone Systems. Architect called and specified real stone, shadow stone, charcoal for a law firm here in Washington, D.C. And, had come in, looked at a variety of your products, selected that one, specified it, and then the calls came in, who should install it? And so my natural inclination was the tile installer should install it, but who does install this product, and how does the process work?
Good question, Rob. Just about anybody can install this. So we really pride ourselves on the ease of installation. So in addition to it fitting very nicely, all that's required on an interior application is a very sturdy substrate, cement board, something solid. You can't put it on drywall or plywood.
Okay.
And then it's a thin set mortar. And since it's a dry stack product, meaning you're just going to stack them, there's no grouting in between.
Right.
You'd start at the bottom, because it is relatively heavy. Make sure that the bottom is very square.
Right.
And then just work your way up. And as you do so, you would stagger these, not put them right on top of one another. Helps disguise the seams. And that's about all you really have to know. It's a very easy product to put up.
And so, as you're working your way up, you make corner pieces as well, right?
Indeed.
So, is this what we have here? Is this how a corner?
Right.
I see it's rock faced on the corners. So it makes a seamless transition, a natural looking transition. So you come to a point where you would make a cut, right, at the end, so your corner piece can fit in, and I'm imagining these come one piece, a corner piece comes in a longer piece and a shorter piece, so you can stagger the corners.
That's exactly the design.
Got it.
They're purposely designed. One is 8 inches, one is 16, and then you alternate those as you go up.
So one's on one side and the other's on the other. Gotcha. That's.
And then again, getting back to the quality level, you're going to get a box of, let's say, 6 square feet of these panels, and they're going to be in the box like this.
Right.
You don't take this one and this one. You take these two, because these are specifically designed and manufactured to mate with one another. And that's why you get such a good fit.
Makes sense.
So again, the quality level kind of sets us apart.
And I think one other thing that's really interesting, what are your typical dimensions of your panels?
They're virtually all 6 by 24 inches. So it's a square foot.
1 square foot per panel.
Makes it easy to figure out.
Makes it really easy to figure out. That's great. Now let me switch gears for a moment. You're running this up, and you run it. And obviously, you're going to chalk a line and get it straight at the bottom, right?
Absolutely.
You're going to get it straight at the bottom. Then you're just basically stacking and staggering, right?
Yes.
So you're stacking and staggering. You're staggering your corner pieces, and when you come to the top, okay, can you rip this product?
Absolutely.
So that adhesive that holds it is such that you can just pop a line and rip it down at your top.
We know you're going to have to puzzle this together.
Sure.
And oftentimes your roof or ceiling is slanted.
Sure.
So we really pride ourselves on putting an inordinate amount of adhesive in between each piece, as well as on the back, so that you can cut this in virtually any direction to make it fit.
Gotcha. And that's the same process by which, if you were using a real stone, a natural stone, any other natural stone product that had to be shaped or cut, you could do the same thing with yours, because it is ostensibly it's all real stone already put together in these panels.
That's it.
And so let me ask you another question. What's been the process to cap this off? Like, let's say you wanted to do a chair rail, if you were going to do a wainscoting up to a certain height. Are people using wood trims to cap off the top, or?
They can use wood. We actually make sill pieces.
Sill piece, that's right.
They work very well. They've got a drip edge underneath, so that the water will come out instead of getting in behind.
Sure.
People use any kind of, they might go to a stucco There's all kinds of different ways to do that capping.
Gotcha. So the architect really has a lot of opportunities to be creative with your products.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. We've covered a lot of information today. If you like what you've heard, would like more information, click on the button below, shoot us an email. Love to connect with you and talk more about multifamily projects.